Hang on. 300,000 statuses are updated on Facebook every minute. 17 million are uploaded every hour. Everyone aging from preteens to adults has some sort of social network, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, Google+, or even those social network dating sites that the older generation find useful. Here are a few examples. Today I will inform you the positive and negative impacts social networks have on society. We have heard so much controversy of whether they're good or bad. So I'm going to start with the positive impacts first, and then later I will discuss the negative impacts. Starting with the positive impacts, social networks have helped small businesses, has created and strengthened relationships, and has built stronger communities. Smaller businesses have been heard easier than ever before. According to smallbusinessupdate.com, they have doubled in the past year from 12% to 24%. One of those reasons is because advertisement costs so much money, such as print ads, radio and TV commercials, smaller businesses can't afford to use them. So instead, they interact with people through social networks. Next one is customer feedback. Customers are able to message, tweet, or post on the business's walls, letting them know what they like and what they dislike about their business. Lastly, customers are able to know about this business, be informed by them, because the businesses are easier to talk about their history with the customers. They're able to tell them how they build their product, how they make their product, and the customers feel more secure in using their businesses. The next positive impact is creating new friendships and strengthening old ones. Many of you here probably have lost contact with some of your older friends, lost their email, lost their number, and one way you can be in touch with them is by social networks. All you have to do is sign up on a social network, type in their name in their search box, and voila, you found your friend again. The next one is, many of you may have acquaintances or friends aside that you don't really talk to, and by adding each other on a social network and interacting and just posting things you like, you guys can find a common interest and find a friendship that you thought wasn't there. The next positive impact is not only does it create closer relationships, but build stronger communities. According to procon.org, 60 million Americans have received help with major life issues, such as losing a home or losing a job. They are able to talk to the people within the social networks, telling them what's going on, so people are like, hey, I know an apartment that has cheap rent, or I know someone who's hiring if you need help. Even though social networks seem to have a positive impact on society, it sadly has negative impacts as well. Negative impacts such as addiction, putting the lives of children in danger, and even yourself. One may find it weird that being addicted to social networking is not normal, but it is normal to SNA, Social Networking Anonymous. People who work at their jobs start to interact instead of working, and many lose their jobs because of it. Even taking it with social networks are easier to take with you through your mobile devices. You take your mobile device everywhere 24/7, so you're on your social network 24/7. Even parents are losing interest in their children because they're so in touch and active through their social network. They don't know what their children is doing, which leads me to my next one. Children who have social networks are putting their lives in danger. I know many of you have heard of cyberbullying, and it's on the rise, and it's because social networking is on the rise. And many children are being bullied online because there's no authority there telling them to stop. Next one is predators. Children are being targeted by predators much easier because of social networks. The predators are able to know what the kid does and likes, and when they come across for them person to person, they're letting them know, hey, your mom asked me to pick you up to take you to dance class. You dance at so-and-so academy, right? So they feel more secure. Lastly, the last negative I have is even though share too much information about themselves. We who share information about ourselves can put ourselves at risk. And sharing too much information out about ourselves can lead to identity theft. Hackers don't guess our password just by the stuff that we post on there. They guess about our interests, and most of our passwords are things that we remember. So we put our password of something that we're interested in. Lastly, you may think your home is safe even though you have a social network, but it isn't. If you're posting what you do and where you are at 24/7, the robbers may feel secure and know when your house is vacant for them to come inside. Now that I have shared the positive and negatives about social networking on society, I believe I can conclude that social networks have imprinted a huge impact on society today and always will. Even though there are some negative impacts, I believe we can prevent them by self-control and caution in what it is that we post.